Hello guys, S2W here as your average consumer with your next casual consumer's perspective review. For this video, I want to give a shout out to Livestock for hosting a raffle for these in Toronto and blessing me with this W. Last year in 2017, Nike has re-released one of the most iconic collaborations of the Air Max 1 Elephant by Atmos during Air Max Day. Voted as the top fan favorite colorway in hopes for a return during the 2016 Vote Back contest. Now a year later, after the Atmos Elephant relaunched, another epic Atmos collab pack, which initially made its debut in 2006, just made its return after more than a decade. And today, I was luckily able to obtain one of the sneakers from that pack, the Nike Air Max 1 Deluxe Animal 2.0 here for review. Labeled as the Animal Pack 2.0, the pack came with two sneakers just like its original debut 12 years ago, featuring the Air Max 1 that I have here today with another Air Max 95 silhouette as the other half. I wasn't looking at shoes 10 years ago, but in short, I can tell you that these look wild, literally. Inspired by a trip to the safari and the impressive animals living there, Hirofumi Kojima, the creative designer at Atmos, designed this zoo pack with several symbolic animal patterns in mind, creating a savage sneaker that was radical and loud for anyone who wanted to shout their identity by wearing these in the city. What's the popularity behind this premium design? Let's take a closer look at these sneakers. Looking at these shoes first in images, I thought they were eccentric. It was something that I think looks so out of the ordinary that probably gets my vote as the top head-turning sneaker of this year so far. In hand, these look even more eye-catching. Now everyone should already know about the iconic contours of the Air Max 1, but on this collab, the upper is decorated with 5 different animal print patterns all over the sneaker. Starting from the bottommost layer, the toe guard and the lateral mudguard of the shoes show the dotted patterns of a leopard skin, reaching as far as the heel counter of this Air Max 1 as well. Then moving up to the quarter panels of this wild sneaker, the textile is finished with the stripe patterns of a tiger, seen on both the medial and lateral surfaces of the shoe. Then the third animal comes in with the popular black and white stripes of the zebra surrounding the ankle colors of this silhouette, also looping around the top part of the heel section as well. Next up, the fourth animal pattern is sneakily spotted right under these flat black nylon laces that comes with this shoe, hiding the contrasting calm and brighter giraffe print with its larger brown patches. On this tongue, we will see the regular Nike branded patch at the top. Then comes the fifth animal, which is what made the toe box of this shoe, the black pony hair. But visual differences between the 2006 and this 2018 release, as far as I understand, it's pretty much alike in terms of the visual besides one thing, and that is the color of the pony hair, in which the 2006 model used a white color instead. Now the material itself is your premium leather upper, but to elevate this unique design and make the shoe more lifelike, Atmos has applied faux hair to one-up its complexion. As you've been watching the past minute, up close, this textile is just straight up furry by touch. The hair also feels pretty soft by touch, and even as I'm brushing it right now, I feel like the hair is so delicate that it might shed. It's definitely one of those sneakers that you don't want to get dirty, because honestly, I don't even know how you can clean this sneaker without tearing some of the hairs off. However, if you can keep this clean, man oh man, is this one sneaker an art piece, because it did exactly what the designer has intended, and that's to establish a loud identity rather than hiding one. Now, if all the other animal prints did not catch your eyes, the bright vivid red coloring of the Nike swoosh on both sides of each shoe and the text stitchings on the thumb branding should. According to Kojima, he chose red to represent the aggressive carnivores from the safari, whereas if we turn the shoes around and look at the back of this booty, we will see the Nike Air branding stitched with green instead, which you've guessed it, symbolizing the herbivores that eat their healthy greens. Other than that, all the other parts of the sneaker pretty much retain the same form and materials like an ordinary Air Max 1. Inside the shoe, the wall lining is covered with a soft padded beige textile to harmonize with the safari desert theme of the sneaker. These shoes also come with removable insoles as well, and at the surface is decorated in white with a sharp red branding on the heel. While flipping it over, we will see a gray exterior with some special pattern zones. And also before I forget, if you don't like the black laces that came with this shoe, Nike and Atmos has given us an extra 3 different colored laces for us to swap if we want to. Then as for the midsole, we will see the common PU polyurethane material, which is Nike's heaviest midsole known for its superb durability, stability, and density for maximum protection against impact on the floor. We will also see the iconic see-through air heel unit for extra support and cushioning, a game-changing design that allowed people back in the day to see the air bubble perform in action and not just simply feeling it. Finally, turning the shoes over, we will see a chestnut brown waffled outsole for added durability and traction that comes with this sneaker. A debossed Nike Air branding is also seen near the midfoot and heel portion of this outsole as well. Anyways, here are some Nike Air Max 1 Deluxe Animal 2.0 fit footage. Sizing wise, I went for my true to size and they fit just like how I personally prefer the recent Air Max 1s. If you're thinking about getting a pair through the resale market now, since they are unfortunately most likely all sold out at retailers, I would recommend trying an Air Max 1 model in store and go with that sizing. They do fit a little on the narrow side, but when I accidentally up a half size for my Atmos elephant from last year, those became a little too long, and I feel these at my true to size fits the best, at least for me. Comfort wise, again, it's your standard Air Max 1 comfort with a sturdy body and stabilized footbed. It's a very comfortable and cozy fit rather than your breathable and responsive fit that has dominated the sneaker market as of late. The midsole is pretty tough just like your regular Air Max 1s, which sacrifices a lot of the bouncy comfort that a lot of people prefer nowadays. But on the bright side, you can bet that these midsoles will be very long lasting. Visual wise, just like the Air Max 1 Atmos elephants that I made a review on, these sneakers look absolutely stunning. If you think about it, even after 12 years into the future since its first release, time has changed, but the aesthetic of this shoe still looks just as impressive as ever. Kojima has said back when it first released, the shoe was very bizarre to a lot of people and may have been taken back by the flashiness of it. But in today's market where people love being flashy and different, the collab definitely takes a great turn of things in both the concept and execution in my opinion. Price wise, these were 215 Canadian dollars before tax. It's a pretty decent collab pricing if you ask me, when most things cost close to or more than 300 Canadian dollars as a collab nowadays. And come on, 3 extra laces, the value man. As always, throw me some likes if you like this video, and let me know in the comments, let's say if you had a pair of these, would you rock them or stock them like a gallery piece? Because I'm in that dilemma where I think it looks beastly on feet, but at the same time, it looks a little too exquisite as well. Let me know down below in the comments. That's it for today. S2W signing off.